Hello everyone again, it's FCA. Yeah, I just made this video back to back from the other one, so nothing's changed about my look. Hair's still a mess and I don't have makeup on. Aren't you lucky to see me this way? Anywho, went clubbing, as I said in the video before this one, if you've watched that. So this is what happened. My friend April, Meg, and Wyatt came over to my house and we got ready. My friend Wyatt thought it was ridiculous because we were putting on masks and I dried the mask with a hairdryer. My friend April did not appreciate that. She's over there in the bed. I don't know if you can see her. I hope not. Now you can kind of see her. She was drinking more than I was. Of course, if anybody had the slightest drink, they had more than I had. I don't drink. Because I'm 21. Can you see the reminiscences of the large black X's that these giant black X's on your hand? They gave us green wristbands, bright green wristbands, if you were under 21. And at the end of the night, when the club closed, they made you take them off. And a lot of the other people who we met up with, Ashley and Michelle, well, we'll go with Alyssa. And if your name wasn't Alyssa, I apologize.
Yeah, thanks.
She agrees, if you didn't hear her. But yeah, they met up with us later on in the night. And so that was goodness on a lot of levels. And we were all talking outside the club to how Ashley was saying, yeah, because we're not going to shower for a week or anything. We're just going to keep the bands on all week. We're not going to wash our hands or get changed or anything. We're just going to save our $3. Because we thought it was kind of silly that they made us take off our wristbands. Because nobody's going to notice that they're all wrinkled, crinkled, and, you know, washed out by the time the next week comes around or anything. Let's see, Meg drove. She drove everywhere. Thank you, Meg. We appreciate you very, very much. And I appreciate anybody who drives because I don't drive. I don't even have a license. But, on to the clubbing story. So they went to go and meet up, and we were originally going to meet up with Ashley and Michelle at Starbucks. So we went to Starbucks. So we got some Starbucks, and we had a tornado warning here in the area that we're in. And it was all northern Ohio that had this tornado warning. Well, we went to Columbus, which is south. And Wyatt kept telling us, you see, we're going away from the danger. Well, the problem was, when the danger was occurring, we were still here because we were waiting for Ashley and Michelle, and we didn't know where they were. So we waited for them. Then they got there, and before we could leave, Meg's car died. You know, the rain was coming down. Actually, it had stopped and the tornado sirens were going off. And somebody gave us a jump, and off we went. Well, the rain was coming down very, very hard. Like, incredibly hard. Visibility was not there. But Meg was so PO'd and determined to get to that club after all she'd been through to get there, she just straight shot it. So we're driving, we get to the club. It's raining a little bit. I was wearing this shirt, which is white, so white and rain always go together. Too, but she was like pumped because of all she'd been through to get there, so she was just like, yeah, and I was like, eh. So, and we're standing in line, and I'm pretty sure she was drunk off her butt woman, was talking about how great vaginas are. And how she has a really nice butt, and she kept on grabbing my friend Wyatt's butt every time she said the word ASS. She's like, I have a nice, and he was just like, squeeze, 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 and he was just like, yeah, I know it. And I was like, April, don't leave me, April, don't leave me, April, don't leave me, Meg, don't leave me, Meg, don't leave me. So we get in, I get my "you're a little girl still" stamp, and we go in. I just wanted to observe the place and just watch it for a little bit, not for a long time, just for a minute or two, just to kind of get my comfort level. And so I was just sitting there at a booth, and they all went off to dance. And then suddenly there was a gentleman who I didn't know, and he sat next to me. And then there was a gentleman over here who sat next to me. And we went to a club called Axis in Columbus, which is a gay club, which is safer. Usually. The problem is that straight guys go to the gay clubs too because they pick up the gay guy's straight girl friends. Which is logical. I didn't do anything. Except the one guy, he like saw the stuff on my wrist and he was like, "Oh, you're a young one, aren't you? Just how young are you?" 20? Oh, really? And I was like, I didn't know what to do because they were on either side of me and there was a table in front of me. What was I going to do? Karate kick the table and like Jackie Chan leap into the crowd? But lucky for me, April has really good instincts. And she was with my friend Meg, and they told me later in the night that April had a feeling that I was needed, that they were needed. So they came back over to the table I was at, and they were like, and they saw me, and they were like, "Sweetie, come dance with us, come dance with us." And I was like, okay, excuse me, I'm gonna go dance with my friends that are right here. And so we went off and danced, and I had a good time. I have no problem dancing. And ready for part 2. It's coming up right after this, because I don't know why I would